What's going on, guys? JSGC here, back again for my final loan report of the 2024-2025 season. Back with loan report number 4, where today we're going to be speaking about Issa Kabore, Kian Breckin, Jadel Katongo, Tomas Galvez and Juma Bah. So before I do crack on with this video, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, do subscribe to my channel. It is free to subscribe. Also, don't forget social media links there in the description if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter, Instagram and TikTok. Email also in the description too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up on the video. It does let me know that you are enjoying the videos. Also, don't forget to get your thoughts in the comments below. And finally, I want to say a big thank you to today's video sponsor, which is brought to you by SofaScore. SofaScore is an app that's going to keep you guys up to date with all the latest football scores from around the grounds, along with the latest match information, match statistics, team news and so much more. Not just limited to football, it's got all the sports that you guys love to follow, all in one place, all in one app covered. So don't forget to go and check out SofaScore. Links and details there in the description. A very highly rated app, and it is free to download. Anyone that does download using my link in the description or the QR code on screen does help to support the future content created here on my channel. A big thank you to SofaScore for sponsoring this loan report and all my loan reports for this season. So let's speak about Issa Kabore, the 23-year-old defender from Burkina Faso, on loan at Benfica until January and currently out on loan at Werder Bremen over in Germany. Now, he made 3 appearances for Benfica in Portugal, didn't get any starts, didn't get any goals and didn't get any assists, and because of that and him featuring in 3% of all minutes available to him, Manchester City decided to recall Issa Kabore and send him out on loan to the Bundesliga instead during the January transfer window, where I'm pleased to say he's getting more appearances. 9 appearances, no goals, but has got an assist and he's featured in 31% of all minutes there. Under contract at Manchester City until 2027, and for me, Issa Kabore crying out for a permanent move away from the club. He had a great loan spell with Luton Town in the Premier League last season, seems to be doing alright in the Bundesliga as well, and I'm sure there'll be a top team out there willing to take on Issa Kabore, who pretty versatile, can play right back, right side of centre back as well. A good player. Now, moving on, let's speak about Kian Breckin, the 21-year-old English centre midfielder. Was on loan at Crewe Alexandra in League 2, which is Tier 4 in England, but was recently recalled by Manchester City in January, then didn't head out on loan during the January transfer window, so currently with the Manchester City Academy once more. Now, he's made 13 appearances for Crewe, scoring no goals and getting no assists, but featured in just 13% of all available minutes, so Manchester City decided they're going to use him around their EDS team instead. He's under contract at Manchester City until 2027, and I suspect in the summer there's probably going to be another loan in the pipeline for Kian. Now, moving on, let's speak about Jadel Katongo, the 20-year-old English centre-back, on loan at Peterborough United in League 1, which is Tier 3 here in England. Made 13 appearances, no goals and 1 assist, featured in 31% of all available minutes to him. It's his second loan spell at Posh, was with Peterborough on loan last season as well. Anyways, contract currently unknown, but I do suspect that if he is under contract with Manchester City heading into next season, then City would be looking for another loan spell for Jadel. Now, moving on, let's speak about Tomas Galvez, the 20-year-old Finnish left-back on loan at LASK in Austria until January, and was recalled by Manchester City and loaned to Cambuur in the Netherlands second division. Now, he made just 3 appearances in Austria with LASK, getting no goals and no assists, featuring in just 6% of all available minutes. It wasn't benefiting him to be at LASK, so Manchester City decided to recall him in the January transfer window and sent him to Cambuur in the Netherlands, who play in the second division there. He's got 7 appearances with them, with no goals and no assists, but has featured in 39% of all minutes available to him, so he's getting more minutes, but still not nailed down a regular as of yet. His Manchester City contract up in June of 2028, so I do suspect that for Thomas, as well as many other of the loan players that we've spoken about in today's video that it will be another loan in the pipeline for him going into next season. Now, the final player I want to speak about in this year's loan reports, Juma Bah, the 18-year-old centre-back from Sierra Leone. He signed from Real Valladolid, and we've still got no news about their transfer complaint about how Manchester City managed to sign Juma in the January transfer window. And we also brought him in from AIK Freetong in Sierra Leone in January for €6 million. Now, some have stated the whole transfer fee was €12 million. Some have stated that it's €6 million. Some are saying it's €6 million to Real Valladolid, who said that Juma Bah had paid it, not Manchester City, and City were kind of tapping him up, and we'd already given €6 million to AIK Freetong. Anyway, that's transfer politics. We're not here to speak about transfer politics. We're here to speak about loans. So in January, signed for Manchester City, and City decided to loan him to RC Lens over in Ligue 1 in France. Now, Manchester City did bring in Abdelkader Huseinov. Congratulations to him, by the way, on getting married during the international break. So very much seems to be the biggest name and biggest celebrity in Uzbekistan as well. But Manchester City managed to sign him in January from RC Lens, and it left a gap in RC Lens' team for a centre-back. And with relations between City and RC Lens at an all-time high, Manchester City decided that with us bringing Juma Bah in and already having La Liga experience, that it'd benefit his progress to be loaned to France instead for the remainder of this season, and that's pretty much where we're up to now. He's made 4 appearances for them so far this season, no goals, no assists, played 31% of all available minutes to him, and if I'm being honest with you guys, rather than assessing is he going to be around the City first team squad next season, which I think City will do that assessment, but I reckon Manchester City will think to themselves, rather than a 6-month loan at RC Lens, it would benefit him more to spend 18 months there and have a full season in France to see how he is developing. Now, he's an excellent player, and RC Lens are excellent at producing high-quality young players and quality defenders, as we've seen with Cody Huseinov. So it would, for me, make sense to keep him at RC Lens heading into next season as well. The question is, do Manchester City want him around their academy? Do Manchester City want him around their first-team squad? The promise was that he would be seen as a Manchester City player around the first-team squad, not an academy player, not a CFG player, which is another option. We could choose to loan him somewhere else in the CFG or loan him to somewhere else other than RC Lens, but for me, I do feel that RC Lens would be the best place for him to develop into a world-class defender, which is what his capabilities is going to be in the future. Now, Juma Bah did choose to join Manchester City because he wants to be a City player and he wants to be a City first-team player, so City could still do that assessment and keep him around the first-team squad ahead of the Club World Cup, and even having a look at the Juma Bah and other young players as well through what's going to be a pretty short pre-season due to the Club World Cup and heading into next season as well. So City may not want to make a decision on Juma Bah or many other young players until maybe towards the end of the summer transfer window rather than early, unless they've already made their minds up that they want them out on loan. So we'll have to wait and see, but I'm excited to see what Juma Bah can do, progressing very nicely and seems to be doing very well in France, and I'm sure he's going to go from strength to strength there, which is great to see. So that has been my 2024-2025 Manchester City loan reports. I do hope you enjoyed this video and the other videos as well. They're all available on my channel if you do want to go and check them out with loan reports 1, 2, 3 and 4. So a big thank you to the support of you guys during this series. It is much appreciated, and as always, we always cover it during the March international break, and next season will be no different. We'll be back with 4 more episodes of the loan reports for the 2025-2026 season during the March international break of next year. So I will see you for them loan reports. We've got plenty more City content for you guys to enjoy, so don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It is free. Also, don't forget social media links in the description if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter, Instagram and TikTok. Email also in the description too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorship for any videos or any general business inquiries. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up on the video and do get your thoughts in the comments below. Finally, I want to say a big thank you one more time to SofaScore, today's video sponsor. see you all again real soon for the next video. Probably a transfer update at some point later in the week, unless we do get news, of course, of the 115 charges, which could be any time. Who knows? We'll wait and see. So I do hope everybody's had a fantastic weekend. I do hope everyone is safe and well. Take it easy, guys. I've been JSGC. Peace. Ciao for now.